So it's straight to work for the new finance minister, Mboweni. How's the international financial community reacting to the resignation of Nhlanhla Nene and Mboweni's appointment? Let's find out from Ravi Bhatia. He's from S&P Global and joins us now from London. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it. A fifth appointment in South Africa's finance ministry. What's the feeling internationally?
Well, I mean, I speak on our behalf, on S&P's behalf. I mean, you know, he has a good track record. He has a lot of experience. He's somewhat been out in the cold slightly for the last several years, but still being engaged, even though he was outside government. So the expectation is he's going to be a fairly safe pair of hands, but needs to get up and running quite quickly, given that the MTBPS is about 2 weeks away.
Yeah, the lack of stability, though, is, of course, concerning, especially when it comes to foreign investors.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, there's been a lot of changes at the finance ministry level, at the minister level, investors would probably have liked to see more stability, but we are where we are, and given the circumstances, we think he's a fairly reasonable choice.
Now, Mboweni may go on a roadshow. What would the global investor community actually be looking to hear from him that they have not heard from their predecessors, from his predecessors, rather?
Well, I mean, I think the main point is that, South Africa's gone through this era, you could say, of low growth, and there's been quite a lot of talk, but not enough to really turn around the growth story. And it's actually the growth story that has then knocked on to the fiscal and the debt trajectory and created other problems. So, if he could push through reforms that would lead to higher levels of growth, I think that's what the investor community and it feeds into part of our ratings as well. Growth plays a big part.
So let's talk about the overall look here. What's our government's credibility looking like as a whole? Do you think President Cyril Ramaphosa should undertake a wider cabinet reshuffle to remove those who are more deeply implicated in state capture, or do you think he's on the right path?
Well, I mean, we look at outcomes, and what we want to see is, a delivery on the growth side, institutional stability, and improvement in the fiscal trajectory. So, I mean, obviously, it's up to the presidency and the cabinet to decide how to do that. We look at the results, you could say, and if the growth numbers are good, that is definitely a positive sign. If the fiscal is under control, that's a positive sign as well.
All right, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. Ravi Bhatia of S&P Global in London.